Hello.
Hi, ma'am. Good morning,
Hi.
ma'am.
Good morning. Hi, Radha. How are you?
I'm doing great, ma'am. What about you, ma'am?
I'm doing fine. Nice to see you. How has your day been so far?
It was pleasant.
It was pleasant. Excellent. What were you up to? Do you have like a proper morning routine that you follow?
No, ma'am, I did some household work. Right now, I'm free.
Okay. You have a beautiful smile, by the way.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. At what time do you usually wake up?
Ma'am, I usually wake up at 8 a.m.
8 a.m.
Yeah.
And what are you up to after
And
that?
after that, I did some household work and freshen up. And right now, I'm taking session with you.
Okay. You look like a student. Are you a student? Are you
Yes,
studying
ma'am.
something?
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am. Ma'am.
Who do you live with?
With my family, ma'am.
With your family, and what's your city?
Uh, Ma'am, let me introduce myself first.
Sure.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. My name is Sadhna. I'm hail from Uttar Pradesh, Agra,
Mm-hmm.
and I have a sorry, I completed my bachelor degree in commerce, and right now I'm planning for master in economics. But currently, I'm polishing my communication skill first. And
Okay.
yes, I used to be a player in my college duration. I play Malkham. This is a
Mm-hmm.
regional state game of Madhya Pradesh.
Wow, you,
So this is a
you play Malcolm. That is amazing.
yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So
Right
annually,
now, right now,
sorry,
ma'am, I stopped it.
you stopped it?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay. All right. Do you plan to resume it anytime later?
No, ma'am, because I know I'm not able to handle my studies and game also because right now I'm preparing for some exams, so I'm not able to play games. So yes,
I understand. Yeah, because and also Malcolm, it requires a lot of practice, right?
yes,
It
ma'am.
requires you to be engaged physically for a long time. So, what exams are you preparing for? Competitive exams
Yes,
or
ma'am. I'm preparing for competition exam, and right now I'm preparing for banking.
banking? Good choice. I have a couple of my cousins also who are preparing for banking. So, do you come from a family of bankers?
No, ma'am. My father is engineer.
Uh-huh.
He's a civil engineer.
Okay.
Ma'am, how do you know Malcolm, ma'am? It is this game is not very popular. So how do you
Uh,
know about it?
see, while growing up, we would watch a lot of uh, National Geographic and these talent shows. And
Okay.
people who did Malcolm were quite popular back then. You might know this show called India's Got Talent. I think a couple of teams have participated to showcase this, and they did a fantastic job. So it's not something you can forget. Once you see it, you can't forget it, right? So
Yes,
it's
ma'am. Ma'am, I
amazing.
only learned rope Malcolm,
Hmm.
but not pole Malcolm. But pole Malcolm is difficult, little bit difficult to do. But
Okay.
yeah, rope Malcolm is easy to do.
For people who are good at it, it is easy. For people like us who don't know anything, both are, I think, very tough.
Yes, yes,
Can't say anything is easy. Both require a lot of practice, right?
yes, ma'am.
Okay, so your family, were they very supportive? Have they been supportive of all your dreams so far? Whether it's Malcolm, masters, or competitive exams?
Yes, ma'am. My family is being supported from throughout the starting, and yes, and they don't stop me. They tell me whatever you do, do. So they are very
Supportive.
supportive. Sorry, ma'am.
Yeah, awesome. No, 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 sorry, no, sorry, and all in this class. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So good for you. Are you the only child or do you have any siblings?
Yes, ma'am. In my family, there is in my family, there are five, two
Yeah.
sisters and two brothers. Sisters are elders to me and brother are younger to me.
Oh, that's lovely. So it was like a full house growing up. I'm sure you didn't have 1 minute of boredom. Must have been a lot of excitement growing up with so many
Yes,
siblings.
yes,
Okay, very well. Then how are your sessions going with English Yari?
ma'am. Session was going good, and this is my fourth session with you. First
Yeah.
session with you, but fourth
Yes.
session with EnglishYaari.
Okay, so you've joined very recently. If this
Yes,
is just
ma'am.
your fourth session, okay, I hope
Yes,
you have a lot of wonderful sessions ahead. So let's move on with today's session. It's one of the most relevant topics to exist. It's about how much time we spend on our screens, mobile
Screen.
phone.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yes. So, are you guilty of spending a lot of time on your mobile, or do you have good level of self control?
Yeah, today's world, people are spending a lot of time in screen.
Hmm.
And yes, according to me, we should
Hmm.
spend less than 1 hour in screen for entertainment purpose. But
Hmm.
if we are spending a lot of time, if we are spending a lot of time for a working purpose, for a studying purpose, we can get up our 4 to 6 to 5 hours.
Hmm.
But yes, we take break in between.
Yeah.
And yeah, I try honestly, I try my best. But sometime sometime I like sometime sometime I give more time to screen, like 6 to 5 hours, but not on entertainment purpose, for for a study purpose. I spend a lot of time 6 to 5 hours and 6 to 8 hours also.
Yeah.
But yeah, I try my best to take a break in between. But in these days, it is not easy to take break from screen, because all are things on online. Even you are studying, even you are doing any business, even you are doing any job, is all
Hmm.
about screen. But
Absolutely.
if you are using wisely, then you this is not a big deal. Take break in between, do some offline activities, and yes, this is all about.
Wonderful, very good thoughts, and you covered pretty much all the angles. And if you're using your screen for 5 to 6 hours for studies, then I think it is okay. It's still not good for your eyes, but at least you're not wasting time, right? So true. And a lot of children, I see kids who are like 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, they have their own iPads, they have their own phone. Is it their fault, or is it their parents' fault for giving it to them? What do you feel?
Okay, ma'am. I think parents are. I'm not saying parents' fault, but yes, there is a one reason also, because parents are often busy with their household responsibility today, and they are not available to talk and play with their children. So there's a last option for kids to turn to the screen for a fun, for their pastime. And yes, phone is a last option for parents also to kids keep occupied,
To keep kids occupied.
to keep kids occupied.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. And and there's a one more reason. And I'm not saying your parents' fault, but today's generation and today's is all about on online. Even you are doing studies, so kids are used to it from earlier stage.
Hmm.
For example, in COVID session,
Yes.
people are very used to it online classes. They are very indulged to online classes.
Yes.
They do every activity online. Even not kids,
Hmm.
all age group people
Hmm.
are focusing online class, and I'm also taking online classes. So yeah, this is not a parent's fault. Sometimes it's like condition. it, I don't know, sometimes it's been
The situation,
the
circumstance
situation
becomes
the
like that.
situation and circumstances. But
Yeah.
besides that, parents should always guide to their children and talk to them and do some offline activity. And this is
Yeah.
a big difference. If parents guide them, so children keep focused. And
Yes.
yeah,
Yes. Can children can be focused, right?
children can be
Children can be focused on their career, on their future, whatever it is. Yeah. Very true. And instead of saying they are indulged to online classes, you can say they are indulged in their online sessions.
indulge
Okay.
in.
In मतलब this में होते हैं, right? They are indulged in. Okay. Yeah. Very, very true. The situation has become like that. Most of the families have a double income household. Both the mother and the father have to work, and not everyone can afford nanny and extra help. Like for
um,
common middle class, it's very difficult. So what can they do, right? Yeah, true. Good. Is the boy interested in his mobile, or is the boy attached to his mobile, like chained to his mobile?
Ma'am, attached to
Yeah,
his mobile.
attached, or we can even say chained. There is a
Yes,
chain
ma'am.
connected to it, so we can say he's chained. So very good. You use the word
CHAINED, chained. This one, huh?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay,
Simple word chain and then edu add. That's it.
okay, ma'am.
Okay. Good. Mm, yes. So it feels like we have become a prisoner of our mobile phone. We are always attached to it, binge watching, addicted. Good job. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. And have you heard of this word called digital detox?
Yes, ma'am. Digital detox means we take break for a
Yes.
some period of time, like for a 2 hour, for a 3 hour. It is,
Only 2 hours or 3 hours?
I think, yeah, for us. I think take a short break. You can say
Hmm.
that.
Okay. So whenever you are taking a digital detox, what activities do you like to indulge in? To not think about your phone, to not think about studies or etc. What do you do?
Ma'am, I always, if I get a free time, I always cook some food like Chinese food,
Wow,
Italian food, or like sometime I make Maggie, pasta.
yummy. So I love pasta. That's one of the first dishes I learned to make. So from where do you get your recipes? Is it online or do you have
Online.
friends with whom you share recipes or how?
Ma'am, I prefer online, but I made you know, I made it so many times, so I learned the recipe also.
Hmm.
Because I'm not made with the sauces. I simply made with veggies, so it's not
Ah,
very hectic to made.
yeah, it is not very hectic. So you make a healthy version of pasta with
Yes, ma'am.
veggies.
Yes.
Good, yeah. Invite me sometime.
Oh, definitely, ma'am.
So do you make it for all your siblings or it's just for yourself, like
No,
a
ma'am.
snack?
If I made any food with I share with my all family.
Wow, you must have become a pretty good cook by now. So cooking is something you enjoy from a long time. You like it?
Yeah, I enjoy. When I get free time, I make something like sometime I made coffee, cold
Hmm.
coffee,
Hmm.
little bit.
Okay, very good. So it is believed that digital detox can help to reduce our stress levels. So when
Yes,
you
ma'am.
are on a digital break or a digital detox, do you also feel like the stress going away from your mind? Do you feel any difference?
Yes, ma'am. When I'm not using any mobile or any social media, so I'm not distracted easily.
Yeah.
Because when sometime we use Instagram Reels, so sometime the post change your thought also, change your mindset. You compare your life with others also. Sometime it I feel. And yes, nowadays I follow very positive content in my Instagram and my YouTube also. I
Hmm.
only follow English content these days. But yeah, sometimes motivational videos also helpful for your stay positive
For
and
staying positive.
for staying positive. And yes,
Yeah.
ma'am, sometimes I also distracted with trend also because
Yeah.
in these days the reels are very hype. So,
Right.
and there's a news in the past earlier, like
Hmm.
air plane crash. Well, I think airline India
Air
crash.
Indian
Air
crash.
India. Yes, ma'am. Also,
Yeah.
that time also we distracted because a lot of the people are distracted from the news also. So
Yeah.
yeah, if we are watching online content, so
Yes.
yeah, it easily distract your mindset or your thought.
Yeah. So with the Air India plane crash, what would be a better word to say? We got distracted by it or we got affected by it, the
We got
negative news.
affected by it.
Yeah, yeah. Distraction, of course, I agree 100%. When there are these highlights of other people's life, we start comparing, we get distracted, we forget about our life and keep focusing on theirs. But sometimes it also affects, right? Negative news, sad news. So it makes us feel bad for days together.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, okay. Good. So, are there any hobbies that you had in your childhood other than Malcolm that you would like to restart if given the chance or if given the time?
Hobbies. Mm,
In if it is there, if it's not there, it's fine because you already had a major uh, sport to play earlier, so you can be honest.
is there not? But I want to ask one question, ma'am. I want
Mm.
to build my reading skills. Uh, Okay, because if I read a non-fictional book or fictional book, sometimes I'm very monotonous. But yes,
Hmm.
I read fictional book because it is a story book.
Yeah,
So, but when I read non-fictional book, but I'm not reading non-fictional book genuinely.
yeah.
But yes, I reading fictional book. But sometimes I feel very monotonous to read. So how can I build my reading habit?
First of all, if you have started reading, I strongly recommend don't directly go for self help. When you say the word monotonous, I feel like you might have tried reading some self help book.
Right now, ma'am, I'm reading fictional book on Chetan Bhagat book.
I love fiction. Okay, I 90% of the time I only read fiction because non-fiction self-help books will give you tips on how to implement something. In fiction, you actually see the characters implementing it, living their life a certain way. So for me, fiction, like you, I enjoy it more than non-fiction. Okay. So you started with Chetan Bhagat, really good. One book of his that I suggest is Revolution 2020. Which one are you reading?
And 400 days.
I've
It
not
was
read that. Do read Revolution 2020. I can promise you, you will not be bored. And the other one, uh, when I was your age, right, I started reading Two States. I shared that book with two of my friends, and we all finished reading it in 2 nights. It was that sweet. Okay, it's a very sweet book. Two States you buy first,
okay,
finish it,
ma'am.
and then if you have time, go for Revolution 2020. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Second, if you are feeling bored, try not to purchase books from the same genre again and again. Right?
Okay,
For example, once I purchased a book on some tragic story. I remember I could only finish 30% of that, and that book is still sitting there. I've not touched it. So I realized that tragedy is not a genre for me. I don't enjoy it. I can't read it. So I will not invest more on that. Okay.
okay, ma'am.
And now trying different books all the time costs money, right? So it's not practical to spend like tens of thousands of rupees. So online there are a lot of online stores like Kitabe store and so many different online shops where you can rent the books. Okay,
Okay,
there is one called Book Chore where you can rent it. Book
okay,
Chore. Yeah, all right. That is one thing. And second, there is a store called Kitabe, Kitabay. All right, Kitabe store. So there you can buy books in bulk. Like you can buy
okay,
6, 7 books for 999 rupees. So you get a lot for less because these are used books, and I don't mind reading used books. So you can try more content for less price and you will be motivated to read more. You won't feel like, oh my god, how much am I spending?
okay, ma'am.
Yeah, so try renting or these online bookstores. Saves a lot of money, and if you don't like it, you can return it. No, so there's nothing to feel bad about. So you try
Okay,
this. Okay. And one more author I would like to recommend is Sudha Murthy. You can try one of her books, which is How I Taught My Grandmother to Read. It's a long title, but the stories are very short.
okay,
Okay,
ma'am.
Sudha Murthy, How I Taught My Grandmother to Read. That's really nice. Okay,
Definitely, ma'am.
yeah, and one more author which I feel you will not get bored is, wait, I'll write her name in the chat. Her name is Frida. Okay,
Freedom, okay, ma'am.
yeah, you can see the chat, the spelling I've written. Frida McFadden. MC is Mc, right?
Okay,
Yeah, and she has written a book called Never Lie. So you can come to this recording again, like Never Lie. Uh, One of the best mysteries you will ever read. You will not feel bored. Okay, you will feel like, okay, this person is the culprit, this person is the culprit, but it's going to be something very mind blowing in the end. So overall, to
this book
summarize,
Never Lie, Neetu ma'am also suggested
she did
yesterday session.
Nico
Yes,
Edison.
yes, ma'am.
Oh, awesome. So
I download the PDF also, online PDF.
too good, very good. It's very nice. Okay, so moral of the story: Two States first, then How I Taught My Grandmother to Read, Sudha
Okay,
Murthy's book. Then you can go for Never Lie. For now, stick to these three, and if you like it, don't like it, come back to us. Definitely, we can help you more. Okay.
definitely, ma'am.
Yeah, that's it. And coming to the feedback part, you're such a pleasant, lovely speaker, Radha. Just like your name, your personality is also very sweet and very pleasing. Okay,
Thank you.
and overall, you speak very well, very, very charming, very enthusiastic, very positive. So we feel like talking to you more and more. So great presentation skills, 10 on 10. Now, the areas where we can improve a little bit. One, you don't have to use the word ma'am in every sentence. Okay, yes, ma'am,
Okay.
no, ma'am, okay, ma'am. You can just say yes, okay, no. So don't use ma'am as a filler word here.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, the quality of your sentences will sound so good if you reduce saying that. All right. Second, when you're giving your introduction, don't say I am hail from UP. You will simply say I hail from UP. You don't have to say I am. I hail from UP, which means मैं
Okay.
UP से हूँ.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. The third one, I will give you the sentence. You try to spot what can be corrected here. Okay. Let's do this.
Okay, definitely.
All right. Mm, okay. I paint from throughout the start. Is there anything wrong in this sentence? Anything we can correct? I
I
paint
student.
from
Ma'am,
throughout the start.
please type in chat.
I paint, Paint. Okay.
I paint throughout the.
From throughout the start.
I paint. I paint throughout the.
Throughout the start. So, is there any issue in this sentence that you would like to, correct?
I painted throughout the start.
Okay,
I
so what
painted.
you have to do is here you can say from and throughout. They can't come together. Like two prepositions can't be in the same
From.
sentence.
Yes,
Now,
ma'am.
they can be in the same sentence, but they can't come one after the other. Okay,
Okay.
you will say I paint from the start. That's it.
I paint
Or
from.
yeah, okay.
Yes,
Or you
ma'am.
can say I have painted from the start. मतलब अगर आप बोलना चाहते हो कि मैं starting से मैं painting करती हूँ, you can say I've painted from a very young age. I've painted from a very early age.
I
So
painted through. I painted.
from a very early age, or I learned painting from a very early age.
Yes, ma'am. I painted
Okay,
from.
so from or throughout साथ में use मत करना. Same like you can't say I am going in space to hotel. You'll say I'm going to the hotel. That's it. Or I'm going in the hotel. You cannot use the two together all the time. Okay, so
Two proposition never come.
soon one after the other it will not come.
Okay, okay, ma'am.
Okay. For example, I have kept the glass from on the table. Doesn't make sense, right? I'll say I've kept the glass on the table.
On the
That's it.
table.
Yeah, yeah. दो चीजें साथ में एक ही बार में नहीं आ सकती. One after the
Okay.
other. Okay. That's it. Very simple. Just make sure that you revise your prepositions. If you need any help or anything, we can help you more. Just revise the prepositions
And
and all
sometimes
the
I
time.
also make mistake in present, past, and future tense